welcome to our Yoga for Office Workers August routine. These are all exercises taken from our classes down at our studio in Macclesfield. As always, all that you need is just a little bit of space to work in. If you've got a mat, then fantastic, but not essential. What we're going to do first today is place our feet flat on the floor and our hands just out behind us with the fingertips pointing behind to the wall behind you there. And what we're going to try to do is walk the hands as far back as you can. I'm going to shimmy down a little bit so I've got a bit more space to work with. We want to try and stay really proud through the chest here. So there's two ways you can do this. You can either sink through the body, which you don't really want to do. You want to lift up. So your chest is being proud, the neck is in line with the rest of the spine. And we should be getting a really good stretch down the front of the arm and the front of the shoulder. So everything that we're going to work through today is either about releasing the shoulders or some nice twist to release the back. So we're going to hold that there just for a few breaths, but as always you can hold it for as long as you feel like you need to. And when you're ready to walk back out of this, simply bring the hands closer and you're good to come to seated again. So our second move we're going to go with is a bit of a rotation. We're going to turn your right foot behind you and your left foot goes into the thigh just above the knee. Bruno spent about as much time with us as he wants to now, so he's going to go. Okay, and we're going to come up tall. Try to get your right hip down onto the floor. If you find that your bum is kind of just hovering just off the floor, then just spend a moment there and just try to work on getting that hip lower. We sit up tall through the rest of the spine. Take your left hand behind, right hand onto the opposite knee. Turn to look over that left shoulder. Okay, so you're using the hand behind you to stay tall. Resist the temptation to lean back when you're doing this. It's all about staying nice and upright. You will feel a bit of a stretch into the hip, but also the spine. That's where we're looking at really trying to work on rotation. This is why it's really important to keep that hip down. If you let the hip lift, you start to lose the hip rotation, the spine rotation. And we can come back to centre. Of course, as always, you're going to go on and do the other side, but we're going to move on to the next exercise now. So, again, another rotation. I'm going to place my left foot out in front. And we want to just sink into a little bit of a hip stretch here. So you're dropping the hips, trying to get them just a little bit below the knee to begin with. And then from here, we're going to keep your right hand grounded, nice and firmly on the floor. Your left hand comes to the lower back. And you draw your left shoulder back. So we are still keeping the upper body really close to this thigh. We're not leaning back away from it, we're staying really close. You can still feel my thigh just about against my chest there. And we're turning the head up towards the ceiling. If you really want to take it a little bit further, you can extend the hand up towards the ceiling as well. And untwist, place the hand on the floor, leg can go back, and with that we're done. So you've got 3 exercises there that we're working on in August. I shall see you next month for September routine. Thanks a lot, bye.